Hi, Tech Silver here, and welcome to my Queen's Beast collection. So there are 10 coins in this series, 7 have been released so far, so let's have a look at these coins. So heraldic beasts are ancient symbols of power and lineage passed down through the centuries from generation to generation. Some of the most famous of these emblems can be found in the Queen's Beast, inherited by Her Majesty the Queen and displayed at her coronation in 1953. These proud protectors of the monarch can be spotted in some surprisingly everyday places like British passports, British art, and sculpture. So, the very first coin in this series is the Lion of England. And the Lion of England is a traditional symbol of bravery, strength, and valor, and one of the earliest animals to appear in royal emblems. King of the Beast, the Lion of England stood in pride of place nearest the entrance to Westminster Abbey at Her Majesty's coronation in 1953. As long as England has had a shield on its own, it has always featured the lion in some form. The Norman kings of England used motifs featuring the ferocious beast, a tradition made consistent under Henry II and his son Richard the Lionheart in 12th century. And as we fast forward to the 21st century, you will find the lion on the badge of the England football team and various other sporting teams as well. Next, the Unicorn of Scotland. The Unicorn of Scotland is an enduring symbol of strength and beauty. It first appeared on Scottish heraldry in the 12th century after William I created an early form of the Scottish coat of arms. James I of England, who united the English and Scottish thrones, chose the unicorn to join the Lion of England in supporting the royal arms. Tales of the mythical unicorn date back to 400 BC, when the creature at first was thought to be strong and fierce, and later a more elegant beast, a symbol of purity and innocence. Next, we have the Red Dragon of Wales. Dragons are one of the best known mythical beasts found in legends all around the world. In Europe, the dragon was seen as a frightening but strong, wise and powerful creature. In Wales, it was mentioned in chronicles as early as the 6th century, sometimes known as the Red Dragon of Cadwalla, the legendary king of Gwynedd. The Red Dragon of the Queen's Beast was an emblem of Owen Tudor, a claim to Welsh heritage that was carried on by his son, who would become Henry VII. Next, the Black Bull of Clarence. The Black Bull of Clarence is a Yorkist beast which came to the Queen through Edward IV, the first King of England from the House of York, and one of the key players in the War of the Roses. Edward IV is said to have often used the bull as a symbol, as did his brother Richard III, the last York King. The Black Bull of Clarence holds a shield displaying 2 quarters with the golden lions of England and 2 quarters with the golden lilies of France. Number 5. The Falcon of the Plantagenets. The falcon passed to the Queen from King Edward III. He chose a symbol to embody his love of hawking, where it is also closely associated with his great-great-grandson Edward IV. The falcon symbol was said to be the favourite badge of Queen Elizabeth I. The white falcon at the Queen's coronation holds a shield with a badge of a second white falcon within an open golden padlock. The Yell of Bofors. The Yell is a mythical beast with characteristics of an antelope or goat, depending on the imagination of the artist and the desire to portray grace and elegance or strength and determination. Strangely, it is said to have horns that can turn independently, so in medieval illustrations it is often shown with horns pointing in different directions. The Yell of Beaufort was a symbol of Lady Margaret Beaufort, the mother of Henry VII. Number 7, and the most current Queen's Beast, the White Lion of Mortimer. It came to the Queen through Edward IV, who inherited the creature from his grandmother, heiress of the Mortimers. Although Edward sometimes used the White Lion as a supporter of his royal arms, unlike the Lion of England, the White Lion of Mortimer has no crown, and his tongue and claws are blue rather than red. In heraldry, lions are usually rampant, i.e. they're standing on 4 paws raised, but the Lion of Mortimer is often shown sitting rather like a tame dog with its tail between its legs. Now, you might be wondering why the last coin looks so different to the previous 6. The reason is that the first 6 are made of Cupro nickel, and they're of brilliant uncirculated quality, and they come in this packaging. The 7th coin is actually made of silver, and it's 2-ounce fine silver, and if you look around the edge you will see it says that. Also, you'll notice behind the white Lion of Mortimer there's a kind of machine pattern also, while you'll notice with the first coin there is no pattern behind the lion. The reason I think they've done this with the silver coin is for security counterfeiting measures. It's to make it more difficult for criminals to forge and counterfeit the silver coin. So that's most likely why they've gone to that little extra effort. You'll also notice with the first lion at the top, the lion is a lot more aggressive. It looks as though it's had a real bad day and it's ready to take it out on somebody. The Lion of Mortimer, as I mentioned before, is a lot more tamer than the Lion of England. As I said before, it's sometimes described more like a tame dog. So I hope you enjoyed this journey through the first 7 of the Queen's Beast. There are 3 more. 2 of them will be released in 2020, and the final one will be released in early 2021. So what I'll do is, when I get my hands on the remaining 3, I'll create some videos. I'll probably try and buy the silver variants though when they do come out, but we'll see. I suppose there's no harm in having both the brilliant uncirculated Cupro nickel version and the bullion silver version. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.